22 degrees. Bundle up on your way out. Do whatever it takes to stay warm today. All right, your turn, JC.
22 degrees, that feels just right. Rarely do I wear a jacket, but I'm saying I ain't got socks on today. Hey, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on Tuesday after the beatdown of Bama on Mississippi State. Saturday afternoon, Tide topples dog. Oh, yeah, Auburn played too. I forgot about that. They played Georgia that night, yeah. Alabama's rolling boys. Join me today. Dr. White not with us. Lucas moves over. Tom and Greg, I'm making him stay a little longer today. Greg, good morning.
Good morning.
You feeling better down at IHOP?
I am.
Turning things around down that way?
Plenty of positive comments for my guests.
Well, good. What is this we got over here today? It looks like a chocolate pie.
It is. That is our chocolate crepe. It's served with raspberry topping and a dollop of whipped cream, served cold, and it's a perfect complement to the entree I brought today, which is our 12-ounce T-bone steak. We serve it with mashed potatoes and fresh broccoli, a slice of garlic bread, $11.99, $13, and $3.99 together for $16. You can't get a better meal right there.
Those people wouldn't think IHOP be cooking steaks, would they, Lucas?
You wouldn't think so.
But IHOP, on the road, we'll talk to you more about some holiday things coming up too. Next week we'll only be doing 2 shows on Wednesday and Halloween. Ain't Thanksgiving next week?
Thanksgiving is next Thursday.
Thanksgiving's on Thursday this year, in case you did not know that.
No.
It is next week.
It's week or the week after next.
Week after.
It's week after next. Well, you don't even know
No,
what
it's
that
next
is.
week. It's next week.
coming up
James.
soon.
I'm sorry, it's next week.
It's next Thursday, isn't it?
Yes.
Thursday
Yes.
week. It is on Thursday.
It's a week.
I think it's Thursday.
IHOP open on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Unfortunately for you, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, let's first find out how cold it's going to get. It's going to be like 60 later this week, ain't it?
First of all, you confused people. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday's Thanksgiving.
Well, Zach was saying it was 2 weeks
I'm
away.
sorry.
Okay, they're set now.
Come on, Zach.
I need
Next
my more
Thursday,
coffee.
Not this Thursday. 22 degrees out there, though. We do know that today. It is cold. Bundle up, especially if the kids have to stand out there by a bus stop because the wind is even worse. Feels like it's about 12 degrees out there. No rain to worry about today. We will see plenty of sunshine, though, and that's going to warm things up only to about 34 for that high today. Tomorrow, it starts to slowly warm up. 49 for your high. No rain to worry about. In fact, no rain to worry about until possibly Sunday. 80% chance of those showers. Friday, I think we're going to be A-OK. 52 for that high. Saturday, look at that, 61. And Sunday, it'll be back up to 66.
Believe that.
I know, it's just crazy cold.
I go
right
back to wearing
now.
shorts later, Lucas. Well, you get nervous the other night?
That's what I
A little
said.
bit. They made me pay attention.
That game was not as close as the score indicates.
No.
They closed it up later.
No, I mean, and what was up with him at the end of the game down there? Taking his time, scoring, you're behind 2 touchdowns. Was he just playing to be in the top 4?
I don't know.
Well, right there at the end,
Tell us, Zach, you were there.
right there at the end, I kept saying, why is Alabama just not, just knocking everybody down in the end zone, getting pass interference called against them, and not giving them the opportunity? That would just kept, it would stop the clock, but then they'd had to run more plays. They never would have scored that last touchdown. We could just kept interfering on the guys.
So you were there. What was it like? I heard that stadium was rocking. That's what they told us Sunday at church.
The best part was pregame. They had 3 guys parachute in from the, I guess they were from the Army, and they had an Alabama flag, a U.S. flag, and an Army flag, and they delivered the game ball. 2 or 3 guys landed right straight on the 50 on the A.
I saw
It was
that
incredible.
video on
Everybody was going
Facebook.
crazy. The crowd was into it all night. The sidelines guys were jumping up and down. It was incredible.
Hey, our punter's pretty good.
Hey, he's
Well, good to see him. He's the best one on the team.
freshman of the year from Colorado.
Our field goal kicker's got problems, don't he?
He's got injuries, Jamie.
All right, Greg, before you have to depart later, we'll try to keep his own again. Who do you think's going to be in the top 4 tonight when the committee announces? 6 tonight on ESPN2, by the way.
It's going to be Alabama, Florida, Florida State, Oregon, Mississippi State.
Really?
You think Alabama
will be number
first?
1. That's what I hope.
No,
I don't think they
I don't
will.
think so.
You don't think so?
I
Zach,
want them. I think they deserve to be,
hit me up on something, Zach.
but they hate Alabama.
They do not hate Alabama. Are you kidding me? More people slurp Alabama than any team in the country. Hell, they got Yankees in Maine talking about Alabama, okay?
Well, hey, that's good.
That's how nobody likes Alabama.
We're the New York
Y'all go down to IHOP and see Greg down there. He's fired fired up
Hey,
Bama
we're the New
fans.
York Yankees of college football. Everybody hates us. But hey, congratulations to the local teams this weekend.
Way to go,
Decatur.
Greg.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
Hey, in 6A, Decatur beat Southside. 5A, East Limestone beat Mortimer Jordan, and Tanner beat Randolph. I don't know where the other two teams are playing, but I know East Limestone's got to go to Madison County, or otherwise known as Gurley. Gurley. So they got to go play Gurley. So congratulations to all three of those teams. Like I said, the polls will come out tonight. There's some people picking Alabama #1, but I agree it could be those four teams that Greg mentioned. Maybe TCU will get thrown in there in the mix somewhere, but I'm hoping they're #1. Hey, the Braves made a trade yesterday that I do not like. They traded one.
They didn't call you and ask you what your
Jason
opinion on it was?
Hayward. He was traded to the Cardinals, and then Mr. Stanton. Me and Brad was talking about it. For the Florida Marlins, 13 years, $325 million.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's crazy. They'll trade him within a year. Also, Auburn had a little trouble in Athens.
The Oracle speaks.
Saturday night, they lost 34-7 to the Georgia Bulldogs. They're already talking about wanting to get rid of Ellis Johnson as defense coordinator. Mari Cooper is a Blitnikoff semifinalist. What a catch he made toward the end of the game yesterday, Saturday. And Blake Sims just did an awesome job moving those guys down.
All right,
for that
enough from
7-minute
Zach. We'll
drive.
get back to him in a moment.
Right.
He was there. He was in person down there, Lucas.
Live.
Hey, I want to warn a lot of you folks out there, because this was in the Decatur Daily this week. There was a hoax in Hartselle. Now, y'all probably heard about something like this before. People come up to you and say, hey, I want to seal your driveway. Well, these two people showed up. That's them on the right, kind of Mexican-looking dudes there, Hispanics. Came in and said their father-son, they was going to seal this, Lucas. They were going to seal their driveway. And they said the buckets we're going to seal it with are like $50 a piece or whatever, and said it'll be $950 to do it. So they get out there and do it, come up there later, and the lady in her 70s or 80s writes them a check. To tell you what good guys they were, they came back within an hour and said, Tom, they had overcharged her.
Wow, that was so nice.
We're going to tear the check up in front of you. Can you write us another check? How's this going, Frank?
Not too good.
She writes them another check because they had misquoted her on
Take a
it.
picture?
Next thing she knows, a couple of days later, her bank account has been hit for like $1,600.
Oh, my goodness.
And the driveway looks worse than it did before they got there. So what'd they tear up? Something in front of her that looked like the other check?
I guess so.
So y'all got to be on the lookout for stuff like that, because, you know, that's the old scam, people going around. I mean, my dad fell for something like that too, and they had to leave some tools and come back and get it while over in New Hope like that.
This one.
But here's the thing I want to get on to, Zack. So this morning, you pay attention. This is a Dear Abby that I'm going to borrow from her and do a Dear Jamie. You ready, Tom?
I'm ready.
And it says right here,
Oh, boy.
I'm a 50-year-old man, 51-year-old man. Some people refer to me as Zack.
Okay.
I'm in a relationship with a woman who's only 42. She says I need to trade my briefs in for boxer shorts because they are outdated and nobody wears whitey-tighties anymore except 9-year-old boys. What do you say? And she says that whitey-tighties, Lynn Hart, are a total turnoff.
Well,
Zack, what do you wear?